beautiful people. Welcome to my life advice page by NikkiDaBoss, also known as Nicole Miranda. Just a quick disclaimer, as always, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to my YouTube page, and also share and follow on Facebook, and also follow me on Instagram. I will leave the links below. And as always, thank you for watching my videos. I am very appreciative of all the people who are following me, showing me love, showing me support, giving me feedback, asking for life advice. I want to just thank you and tell you that I really do appreciate you. And of course, before anything, I always like to set the stage for my videos with my sage. I know I'm outside, but I just wanted to kind of always set the stage for my videos. Remember, from Fire Admire, my lovely sage, check out their oils that I recommend, eucalyptic, all these beautiful things, just to kind of give us some type of inspiration and, love in our lives. So for this video, I just wanted to actually come on here to show my appreciation, show my growth, show my Nicole Miranda side, as always, as I've been saying in my previous videos, because life is not guaranteed for anyone. And although we live in this code, this matrix code, as I was sharing in my past videos, a little bit of my natal birth chart, it really is almost like a code. We have glitches, as I like to call it, in the matrix. There's glitches in the matrix. And so in this video, I kind of wanted to share that moment with you, because I have so many positive things that are actually going on in my life. We are in the year 2020, and although there is a coronavirus, there is a pandemic at hand, and all these riots and a lot of confusion going on in the world, I want to be able to encourage the fact that we still have to live our individual lives, and we have to make the best of it. Even though the outside world may be going with chaos or having chaos, we have to control our own world, our own environment, and not let the chaos affect us. As I always say, as I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, that really means that we are going to walk through this valley of shadows. And through those shadows, those are the experiences that we need to be able to handle and to live those moments and experiences to make us better and make us stronger, so that we can elevate to the next level of going through the valley. Because as you go through, those shadows are going to attack you. And so, with this pandemic and the epidemic that's going on, these are one of those shadows that we are going through as a nation, as a whole, in the world. And so we have to really control our own world. And I just want to show you and inspire you in this video, because as you see, I'm dressed up very nice. It's a beautiful day. I'm enjoying life, but it's also a bittersweet moment for me as well. I lost a family member who is a cousin to me, who we were very close when we were younger, and we actually shared our birthdays together, because his birthday was the day before mine, but a year before mine. And so when we were younger, we always used to share that, and we were very close when we were younger, but as adults, we kind of, strayed off, and we would see each other and, catch up for the moment and, keep it moving. It was a very sad moment, because, of course, no one expects to pass on or to die. And so it does hit us when someone does pass on, but it also hits us on the way they pass on. Sometimes people pass on because of old age, so that's a little bit more acceptable. You understand that the person was older. Like, for instance, maybe you had a grandparent or someone who was elder who passed away just because of old age. They expired. Or, sometimes people have health complications as cancer or whatever the case is, and they pass on because of those situations. Or we then have people who go into car accidents, and that's an accident. No one expects to pass on. But then there's also when tragic pain, when someone was murdered or lost in that way because someone killed them. And so I want to just touch up on that because we really aren't guaranteed another day, and we really have to live our lives accordingly, because it's sad. It's a different type of pain when we lose someone because of evil that is in this world. And this is why in my videos I want to encourage to live a positive life, to give advice through my experiences that I've gone through. And I wanted to just share that experience of going through a pain that hurts differently because of death. It really changes your point of view in life. It makes you really appreciate life so much more, because you're gonna be a memory one day. And how will we leave our memory? What is the memory of us when we pass on? And so a lot of people don't think of those things. They're so confined into this materialistic, egotistic world. They are okay with living a 9-to-5 or, doing negative things in their lives. We have to change our way of thinking. We have to stop being depressed. We have to stop stealing from one another, hating on one another. We have to literally embrace love. We have to eat healthy. We have to make sure that we get enough sleep, meditate, realize that our problems aren't as big as other people's problems. When we look at our problems, I want you to look at other people who are less fortunate in other countries, who have to eat dirt, to survive, or they don't even have clothes. They live in ruts or in holes or in tents or whatever. We really have to forget about ourselves at those moments and appreciate what we do have. And that's what helps me to kind of appreciate life more when I feel down and I feel that, oh my goodness, like, why is this happening to me, or why didn't I get this in my life? Because there's times where I feel that way, like, why don't I have this but this person has that? And I needed to really come back to myself and stop looking at what everybody else has and look at what I have. Look at the beautiful blessings that I have in life. I'm still alive. I have my own place. I have my own car. I have a job. I have my child, my cat, my birds. I am grateful for those things. I'm grateful for the changes I'm making. I'm grateful for my friends, my family. I'm grateful for the sun shining in my face, giving me this beautiful tan, to give me this glow as you are watching me. I am grateful and peaceful. And although I still have a lot of pain and hurt and suffering that I've dealt with from my past, and hence the reason why we have to go through the valley of the shadow of death, I'm learning to understand what I've experienced so that it can make me stronger, and use that as my testimony through this journey. It's an experience that I had to experience, but to make me better, to make me brave, to make me realize that I can face my fears and that I am truly in control over my feelings. And I will no longer allow my pain and suffering from my past control me. And I just really want to encourage that, because we all suffer some type of pain, whether it's a personal pain or the pain of the world or pain of other people. We kind of take those things on, or the pain of the lack of not having things, because sometimes we cause ourselves pain because we don't have a fancy car, or we don't have this materialistic, we don't have certain things that we wish to have. And we have to stop thinking that way. We have to act as if they are already given to us, even though we don't have it. We have to really appreciate the moment, because we might not live for the next moment. We might not make it for tomorrow. And if we worry too much on what we don't have and what we want in the future, then we never get to really enjoy the moment. And that's the whole point of life, is really enjoying the moment, enjoying this beautiful day. I had no plans besides what I had to do earlier in the morning. So I decided I'm going to get dressed up, make myself look better, feel better, go out with my daughter and take some pictures, go be one with nature, and just enjoy my day. And before that, I decided to make a video to post for you guys, just to give you a little bit of inspiration and some type of change. You know, this is change for me, this is change for you, this is change for all of us. That we have to really do better and live a better life and check ourselves up. Watch other people who are encouraging others. Surround ourselves with people who are doing the things that we would like to do. You know, if you want to be a doctor, surround yourself with people who are doctors or who are going to school for that, so that you can have that mindset. So whatever you want in life, you have to get yourself more involved in the things that you want to see in your life, or the changes you want to see. For instance, I want to see change in my community. Therefore, I am participating in things that can help the community. Especially now with COVID, and things are kind of opening up, hopefully I can be more involved in being a voice and helping others see where I came from and how I'm utilizing where I came from to improve that, to give hope to others, give inspiration, show love, spread love. That's really what we have to do, but it really comes from self. You really have to work on self, and I encourage you that if you are going through any type of depression, any type of self-pain, write about it. Journal about it. Journal about the things you do love in your life, and then the things you don't like. And then write about how you would like to change that. What can you do to change that? What can you participate? Try to participate in groups. If you're not a speaker, you know, try to watch some videos maybe. Just to encourage you, listen to positive music. I listen to like the ocean waves. I listen to piano music. I listen to vibrational things. Look up chakra meditations. You have to work on your chakras. That's also another topic that I will get into in my future videos, are on chakras, because that is important. The chakras are our individual light that kind of elevate us, the energy that is within our aura, the energy that we have to perform in life, to move on in life. Anyway, I will end my video at that. Once again, if you haven't already, please subscribe and like my videos and share them on Facebook. Thank you very much. And also follow my YouTube page so that you can DM me any questions, or if you want any advice, or you want to give me advice. I love advice. I love knowledge. I love to learn. So please feel free to leave me a comment. I'd rather you do it on my Instagram page, because it's a lot easier for me to comment back versus on here on YouTube. But if you do, it's fine. I'll try to catch up on here with YouTube as well. Also follow my podcast page with Team ATM at Above the Media. I will leave the link on there as well. Once again, thank you very much, and have a blessed day. Remember, I am sending you peace, love, and happiness always. Thank you. This is Nikki the Boss, also known as Nicole Miranda. Have a good day. Namaste.